Aries, Boston Cream, Ariana, looking all this so good. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear fellow fire sign Aries, I'm going to be doing your reading from October 27 to November 2nd. And in this reading, I'm going to take a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to take a look at your main challenge, clarify all the cards for you, and get some final advice, and close up with the love messages. How you doing, my cutie patootie, looking all this so good? So dear Aries, I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for being here into the channel. I really appreciate seeing my fellow fire signs support. You know how much I appreciate you and love you so much. Now, these are general readings, dear Aries. They may resonate with you and they may not. Let's get into your reading and see what's going on for my Boston Cream cookie creams. See what's going on for my Florida cookies also. So, I don't know why I went for Florida, whatever. So your challenge, dear Aries, is the 8 of Wands, which is all about communication coming in. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have that very nice, thick Ace of Wands. So dear Aries, your challenge here has to do a lot with receiving some sort of a communication, text, phone call, someone writing a letter, tying it up on a pigeon's leg and send it to you, fax, or whatever it might be. There is a communication that's going to be coming towards your way. I feel like a lot of you, whatever has happened between you and this person and this individual, there was a lot of lack of communication, lack of cooperation. So maybe some of you have struggled with the idea and felt like, you know what, I don't think that this is ever going to happen. You're right here sitting on top of your reading. So there is a lot of thinking going on, but this is going to be an action-oriented upcoming weeks for you especially. We're going to talk about this shortly. In the recent past, dear Aries, you have the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the Devil. Okay, so in the recent past, I do strongly feel like here that someone here walked away, someone here disconnected from you. This caused a lot of stress between you and this individual. Okay, the Devil here, dear fellow Aries, is talking about something here that was very unhealthy, toxic, a connection here. You could have dealt with the Capricorn. I'm getting here Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, and another Aries, maybe fire sign. Okay, a Gemini, Aquarius, but in the recent past, the connection here was very toxic. Maybe there was a third-party situation, maybe there was not. In the third party could be anything, but with the Devil here showing up to people chained up to one another, maybe there was a reason why someone here walked away from you, or you walked away from someone. Maybe you were not dissatisfied for whatever happened. I see here you questioning a lot in the past, and just kind of like this situation affected you. We know, I know, you know that I know, and I know that you know. You're one tough bird, you know what I mean? You're the first bird of the zodiac, confident, but internally you do have a very beautiful heart, and I think that it really took a toll on you, whatever happened between you and this person. We're going to clarify this shortly. In the present moment, Aries, you have the King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So in the present moment, I do strongly feel like here that there possibly, because I'm seeing 3 archetypes here, like one of them is you specifically, the other one is also you, right? But, with the Queen of Pentacles in the middle, this is talking about you see yourself being with this person and building an empire as if you both are like a power couple. And, there might be moments in these days, especially recently for the past for you, you're kind of really questioning that, deep down that's what you want, you feel that, but a lot of times many of you are kind of questioning, and we're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. In the near future, you have the 3 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the 8 of Swords. So in the near future, I do feel like here that there is an opportunity to build something, and that has to do a lot with this incoming communication. As you can see, the 3 of Pentacles is showing 3 people working something out, building something, right? There is this cooperative energy, but the Hermit here is indicating that you're gonna really go slow and pause because you seem to be coming out of a chaos. I don't know necessarily what this chaos may look like. Maybe it's just, letting go of some sort of a substance abuse, unhealthy habits, third parties, someone leaving a third party. But there is something that you're finally going to free yourself from, and this person too, in order for you to build something here together, okay? And the truth needs to be coming out with the Eight of Swords. So we're going to talk about this shortly. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, dear Aries, you have the Ace of Wands, which is talking about a brand new beginning and a new offer, okay? Now, let's get into your reading and let's clarify everything for you. Ariana. So I'm going to clarify the Eight of Wands here for you, dear Aries. So the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Emperor, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Swords. And the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So Aries, we're not going to sit here and pretend that you don't have trust issues with this person. Whatever the situation happened between you and this individual, I do see here you really experience. That's you, by the way, Daddy. Daddy, that's you. The Emperor. And this is talking about you really being in this place where you are aware of the pain, you're aware of the disappointment, you're aware of the situation, the way that actually it ended. It caused you a lot of pain, and it kind of made you feel like to lose trust in people in general, like in friends and relationships, romantic connections. And it's like in the present moment, you are expecting and anticipating someone here to communicate with you and to tell you the truth. To tell the truth, because you want to know the truth about this situation. You see the Seven of Swords here, I always give a nice side to this. It's like someone that's kind of like tiptoeing or walking on eggshells. Maybe you feel like someone is hiding something and you don't feel very much comfortable. I mean, I know I'm a fellow fire sign, so we know how we feel about that. We're not here to put our fingers on other signs or make anyone feel bad. It's just a matter of you really realizing that, I honestly feel like there is trust issues here and I need to know the truth. I've been wanting to know the truth. And that's when this communication comes in towards you and someone has something very important to tell you, because this is an action-oriented card right here. This is a card of communication, okay? So a lot of you are still kind of like really recovering from the heartbreak and from that pain, whatever happened. Someone here disappointed you in the recent past. Now, in the recent past, someone here walked away, right? You see here with the Eight of Cups, disconnecting, someone here disconnecting from you, you disconnecting from someone else. So let's talk about the Eight of Cups in the recent past. The Eight of Cups is clarified by the world. See, even the cards ain't lie, baby. So I'm saying some sassy shit out there. So the World card here, dear Aries, is talking about a cycle here coming to an end. Something here apparently ended between you and this person. The Hierophant and the Eight of Cups again. So many of you were dealing with the Taurus, and there was a certain commitment between you and this person. Maybe a Taurus, the Hierophant is Taurus, and then the World card here has the four fixed signs: Aquarius, Taurus again, Leo, and Scorpio. So I feel like that for a lot of you, that was it, the end of a commitment, the end of a relationship, the end of a marriage for many of you, because the Hierophant here talks about marriage, it talks about establishment, institution, commitment, strong relationship, right? And set of rules. So somebody here walked away and the cycle came to an end. And ever since that day, I do feel like here that many of you internally went through a lot. Not many people really may know what's going on within you, Aries, but I feel like that you really struggle because you had a lot of hopes and a lot of wishes for this person. The Nine of Swords here in the past is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Exactly. King and a Queen. King of Wands, that's you. Queen of Pentacles is the person you were dealing with. Of course, not a gender specific, but you were very much stressed out about the fact, because this is what I'm clarifying, right? That whatever happened between you and this person, I do feel like here that there was a lack of cooperation and something here ended. The situation ended actually. And the Ace of Cups is someone almost like didn't really understand, fully accept the offer that you were bringing into the relationship and into this connection. So the Devil here in the recent past, dear Aries, is talking about something here which is not healthy. It was very, maybe some of you may this is not going to resonate with everyone. It's either you or your person maybe picked up on some bad habits, or there was a third party here. Let's see. So clarified by the 8 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you just kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and you got tired of waiting. Like something had to change. Some of you really started changing your life to a completely new direction, to a completely better direction actually, right? There you are with the 3 of Wands, standing on a hill near a body of water, right? Waiting for someone to communicate with you. And this communication was delayed. That's why this is your challenge. Are you still waiting? Are you still waiting for this clarification from this person? Are you waiting for someone to come and to tell you why exactly they did what they did? By the way, it is 1:11 p.m. on my time. So 1:11. Okay, so many of you just got tired of waiting, Aries, and you said, you know what, I'm just going to move towards a new direction. Let's talk about the present moment here with the King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So the King of Wands energy, it's kind of, I think this is you. From my end, it just kind of looks towards the past. So you're doing a lot of contemplation and reflection about this person, clarified by the Chariot, 8 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups. A lot of you, I feel like, you're keeping yourself busy, you're doing some work. Some of you are thinking about a move. Maybe you're going to get a new vehicle, but that's just a side story. I feel like that a lot of you, haven't been really able to really completely move on from this person from the past. You really love this person. There is a lot of love. You might have had other offers coming in towards your way because you're so hot. People might try to hit on you. People might try to be in your DMs. People, they might wink at you at the gym and say, you know what, Aries, you're so hot. You're so sexy, and you're so like magnetizing and so electric. Like, I really want to be with you. I'm doing this because I have to make sure my microphone is not covered. But I feel like that a lot of you were kind of like rejected these offers, and it's been very challenging to kind of move towards new directions. And you just have been really busy working, keeping, your eyes on the prize, doing the things that you want, working on your financial situation as well. So let's talk about the Queen of Pentacles here for you in the present moment, dear Aries, and see what this is about. So the Queen of Pentacles is, I feel like this is about your person's energy. This is someone that wants to be creating stability for themselves. This is someone that travels a lot, or they love traveling, or there could be long distance between you and them. Scorpio energy, the Judgment. Someone here is also, your person is doing a lot of thinking in the present moment, and they're having major realizations, and they want to communicate that with you, okay? The 2 of Wands is this person's vision. Wherever they were, whoever they were with, after something either has just ended in this person's life, is ending, or is about to end, this person is going to wake up to a major realization with the Judgment here. They need to communicate with you, and this person is thinking about initiating a conversation with the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is very much in relation to the 8 of Wands, right? Someone here reaching out to you and communicating. Now let's talk about you, dear Aries. Okay, so you have the Emperor here right now. Let's talk about the Emperor. So the Emperor is clarified by the 10 of Pentacles and the Strength and the 10 of Wands. Some of you are dealing with the Leo. I feel like that a lot of you, in the present moment, you do see yourself building a house and an empire with this person. You have the 10 of Pentacles here also. It was somewhere in the cards as well that I saw that you really see building life with this person. You want to let go of the past. It's just been very heavy. It's been very difficult with the 10 of Wands. It's been challenging to carry the emotions and the feelings from the past and the same story and whatever happened between you and them. You want to eventually move on to the next chapter, and you would really want to move into the new chapter with this person. Let's talk about the 3 of Pentacles here for you in the near future, which is talking about cooperation and collaboration, wanting to work things out with this person. The 3 of Pentacles is clarified by the 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Yeah, there is a lot of action-oriented energy here. New offer, new beginning. One of the things that I see here, dear Aries, that you really anticipate in this connection is to make sure that both of you have a clear face-to-face conversation and there is reciprocation going on between you and this person, that this person is equally investing into this relationship. They're also doing their part. They're also bringing whatever it is that's needed to bring into this relationship to make it work for both of you. Okay, for a lot of you, there is definitely a lot of passion. So I think that this is very much related to this conversation that is going to come from this person. That's why you have the Hermit here in the near future, which is talking about shedding light onto. It's like you almost want to clarify this person's intentions because you want to gain the trust back. And the only way that the trust is going to be gained back is if someone here is being completely honest with you, right? If they're not doing anything that disappoints you suddenly, if they're not concealing things, they're just being very honest with you. So the Hermit here is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Star, and the Three of Cups. I think a lot of you want to make sure that there is no third party. That's just how I'm gonna put it in here right now. You have the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you might be kind of suspecting that there might be other people involved in this situation. You know, maybe there is family members, whatever the situation here is, you want to be very confident that there is no third parties with the Three of Cups and the Eight of Swords, right? Do you have hopes and wishes that you really want to fulfill with this person? Yes, but you don't want to rush into kind of making hasty decisions. You definitely, as a fire sign, as an Aries, you are very straightforward, very blunt, no filters. You want to make sure that someone here is being honest with you and there is no third parties. So let's talk about the Eight of Swords here in the near future. Eight of Swords here is an indication of you finally seeing the truth or the truth being revealed to you. As you can see, her eyes are closed, her hands are tied up, and she can move, she can see, right? And you don't want to be in that kind of a dynamic or in that kind of a energy. So it's clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So indeed, there is a soul connection here between you and this person, soul love connection that you really want to develop. Five of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Two of Swords. I think a lot of you might be kind of even anticipating some sort of an overdue apology or explanation, right? Why somebody left you. Others of you might have some sort of a suspicion that maybe this person was with you because they needed money or they wanted money. They were not doing financially well with the Five of Pentacles. You know, you want to make sure, dear Aries, that with this person, Page of Cups, Five of Pentacles, like someone is not coming towards you to apologize and to be wanting to be with you because they're financially struggling, right? It makes sense. I didn't just wake up and shuffle them tarot cards. That's what my intuition is telling me, as well as this juxtaposition and combination of the cards right here. So that's the level of confidence that you want to have. You want to see the truth. And I do see here this person expressing their true intentions for you with the Two of Cups. Let's see what's behind that. Yeah, they're going to be very open. I don't think this person is going to hold anything back with the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Someone here truly is going to be very open, very clear. I'm seeing here air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, for they're going to speak their mind for what they truly want. And they want a partnership with you and they want a relationship. Now, this is going to lead to what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, dear Aries, which is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands here is about a brand new beginning and an opportunity. So let's get the advice here for you and see what is it that you need to know. What is the advice for my Boston Cream Aries Ariana? Okay, so Aries, your advice here is the Tower, the Star, and the Page of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, there is the Seven of Wands. Even though there has been a lot of challenges between you and this person, indeed, there is communication going to come in for you, whatever way that's going to come, text message, whatever. I feel like that the situation here that ended, it really carries the potential to build something back up. There is hope. There is absolutely hope between you and this person, dear Aries. The Tower here is, yes, a situation here ended abruptly, badly, something came to an end. But we need sometimes these Tower moments to really be able to see the truth of a reality, right? What is it? And then be able to build back again. And to build back again, we need clear communication with the Page of Swords, and with the Star, a lot of healing, a lot of understanding, a lot of reciprocation towards back-to-back, back to each other and wanting to really make sure that both of y'all are feeling happy and satisfied with which direction you both need to go. And that's one of the things that you're definitely going to communicate and tell this person, because yes, Aries, as an Aries, you do have a lot of questions in regards to this person, in regards to this situation. Why did certain things happen? Because, you know, there is some thoughts that you want to clarify, and I can feel that. And that's something this person is going to be very honest towards you. Now, let's get one oracle card message here for you, and we're going to close up. I've already done this for all signs, and I'm going to do one for you as well. Whispers of love, and the message here is, it says, appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love, right? Number 33. So very important message here, Aries. You know, I think that you being the firstborn of the zodiac, like, you're very bold, you're very courageous. So you might as well just step into this situation and see this as an opportunity, as this tower, right? As a situation that ended very abruptly. See it as an opportunity for you to grow, and what is it that you learn? And the message here is not long, it's very short. I'm gonna read this for you. I do this, you know, often. So the message here is, says, challenging circumstances rarely make sense at the time. It is important to face what is happening so you can learn the lessons. Ask the angels to show you what is important in this moment. Learn how to be. Try sitting in silence for a few minutes every day. This will help you become conscious of your feelings. Take in the world around you. Instead of rushing through your day, tune into the sights and sounds around you. It is important to practice being in the moment. Turn off your mobile phone and find ways to be engaged in whatever is happening instead of looking for an escape. Become aware of your thinking. Take note of what you are worrying about. Then bring yourself back to the moment and focus your attention on the present. A maiden wearing a crown of seashells gazes into a conch filled with a beautiful image. The seashells represent creativity, imagination, and shared emotions. A conch shell is blown to begin special events or announce an arrival. This may indicate good news or new beginning. You do not need to do anything other than have gratitude for what is in front of you now. So this can indicate incoming communication, right? Some sort of good news coming in towards your way. What you didn't anticipate, what you didn't see coming, is going to be coming towards your way. And there is a lot of also success stories and testimonials on my community post. You are more than welcome to check them out, dear Aries, as evidence, as, you know, those things might be very helpful for you. So dear Boston cream, cutie patootie, and some sassy sha. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. Hope this helped. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.